Last seconds for Bitcoin are right now ticking. So let us here together right now. It's very, very interesting because we have the second day of Christmas right now, and we are still in this consolidation for a few days here in this channel between these two thick white yellow lines, right? And in my opinion, it's still very clear that we will see here a huge move, and I tell you in a second which move we will see, because it's very clear. There are only two options, right? In my opinion, in the big picture, we will see very clear a huge move to the downside. And again, I show you it's even more clearly if we are watching right now the technical, right? The technicals, because if I'm opening right now here the VBSM and I'm going on the 1 hourly, the VBSM is here, this line, you see here, this red line. It's clearly, okay, I'm recording this clear, this not VBSM, dump money, smart money. You see the red line, this is dump money. And if the red line is above, it means we will see a breakdown to the downside, because the dump money is thinking that we are going to the moon. But if this red line is above, it means we will go to the downside, because dump money is too bullish right now. And stay here with me, I explain you exactly which move I'm expecting here. You see also in the 15 minutes, still dump money is still too bullish. You see here the red line. The red line is too bullish, right? So, and if we are watching right now, we are going, wait a minute, we are going right now on the 1 hourly. No, wait a minute, better even on the 4 hourly. Then it's, in my opinion, very clear. There are only two options. Like I explained to you, bratans, there's only two options. Either we will break here above this yellow line and we'll see maybe a move to 70,120, 130 to liquidate all the shorts, or even to this red line to 70,500 approximately. You see here 70,500 before we will see a huge breakdown to the downside, right? Or the second option, and now please hear me out, bratans, very important. Or the second option, we will straight right now in the next few hours break through this yellow line to the downside, closing a clear 1 hourly below, and we'll see the first price target at this yellow line at 60,400, right? So in my opinion, this is very clear. So there are two options. Either if we break here this yellow line to the upside, we can long. It's very risky because in the big picture I'm expecting here that we will see a breakdown, but it's still possible to 7,130, so 1.2%. And if we are further breaking to the red line to 70,500, 3.5% long opportunity. And then if we're reaching here this yellow line or this red line starting to short, right, because then obviously we will be also very, very overbought on the RSI. You see here the RSI is right on neutral. Now obviously if we're breaking to the upside, we'll be heavily overbought, which is clear sign to short down. So if we're reaching 7,140 or 70,500, or the second option, we're just waiting until we're breaking down here this this yellow line to the downside and starting to short here. So at 60,790 we are starting to short to 60,400, at least 2.3% short opportunity. Very, very clear. If you are right now already in a short, this is another also option. If you are in a short, which is very risky, then make sure that your stop loss is above. The best would be above 70,500 or even above 18,100. This would be the best. To be safe, if we can speak about safe, make sure that you have your stop loss above 18,100 if you are in a short. For more risky ones, above 70,500, because this is potentially what we could see that the market makers moving Bitcoin 70,500 to liquidate all the shorts, and then we will see huge breakdown to the downside. So very, very clear in my opinion, bratan. So I standing on the sideline, I'm waiting right now. Will we break 60,800? I'm jumping into a short. Will we break here above 16,900? Maybe I'm jumping into a long until 70,130 and then starting to short down, bratans. And if you also want to trade Bitcoin, you can do it on Bybit. Here, link is down below in the description. And after 500 deposit, you get free access to my Discord and Telegram channel, where you get my free. Wait a minute, where is it? Blood. What's happening? My free You get my free signals if I'm jumping into a trade. I'm posting in my Telegram group absolutely for free. I have this deposit extra that we have only people who are professionals, who are used for trading, so we can our experience exchange. Link is down below, bratans. This is very clear in my opinion. Let us quickly watch what is happening here with Ethereum. If we are watching right now Ethereum, wait a minute, where's Ethereum? Ethereum price targets are very clear. So if we have here, wait a minute, I zoom out a little bit. We have here on the daily, we have here this big, wait a minute, I have to delete this Fibonacci. I have to extend this line a little bit. Not this line, wait a minute, 1 second. I have to extend this white line a little bit more. So potentially, if I'm zooming in again, if Bitcoin breaking to the upside, right? You see, it's getting here very interesting, because if Bitcoin breaking to the upside, then Ethereum will reach at least here this level of this white line. It would be at around 1,268. This is the big resistance. So it would be 3.5% long opportunity if Bitcoin breaking this yellow line to the upside, which I showed you seconds ago. If Bitcoin breaking to downside, then we can just short also Ethereum, because Ethereum will follow, right? Then we have our first price at 1,172. It's 4% short opportunity, right? Ethereum you can also long and short on Bybit or just buying on spot, right? Link is also down below. So what is very important, all our indicators showing us we will see move to the downside. We have to see move to the downside, because if we are watching also here, wait a minute, I show you on the big picture Bitcoin, we are waiting right now. What is very crucial here in the big picture, we are waiting. We broke out of this descending broadening wedge. We broke down here our green line to the downside, so we are waiting until we are retesting here this descending broadening wedge before we will see a break to the upside again, our relief rally. So in the really big picture on the daily, we are expecting clearly a relief rally to the upside, but before we will see this relief rally, they have to liquidate all the longs, and then we will see relief rallies. So we are still expecting that Bitcoin will reach 14,000. This is still what we are expecting. So be careful here right now, because before we are reaching 14,000, we could see quick move to 17,500 or 17,120 before we'll see a breakdown to the downside. All indicators showing us this, and also this positive economic data showing us clearly that this is not bullish, because if economic data is bullish, it's very clear the Fed has to tighten even more. They want to break the economy before we will see that the Fed will decrease the interest rates, right? This is what we are watching. They told also literally they want to break something in the economy before they will release these interest rates, right? Before we will not see increase of the interest rates, right? And if economic data is positive, it means the inflation will further go up. They have to break it. They have to break it. So please be very careful, brat. Now watch out. I wish you maximum profits, bratans. I kiss you and I see you later. Mwah.